Welcome back to The Run with me, Manny Wilson. I'm here with my special guest, Motor City Mall.
Yo.
What's up, man? What's up?
What's going on with you, bro?
You do Forex.
Yes, sir.
That is a huge topic.
Yes, sir.
So what everybody want to know off the bat is it a scam? Is Forex a scam?
No.
It's not. Tell me how so. Tell me how so.
Look,
Explain.
Forex is basically it's the foreign exchange market. So what you doing, you trade in currency pairs between two different countries. So you been out of town before?
I have.
Well, out the country, matter of fact.
I have.
You know how you switch US dollars for Canadian dollars. We trade the revenue of that. So when it's high, we gonna sell it because what goes up must go down. And when it's low, we gonna buy it because what goes down must come up.
Okay.
But yeah, bro, this is not a scam, bro. This is what get like white people, Arab, like this will get them rich, like for real. Like, they eating off this, and just people ain't taking advantage of this.
Okay.
It's like people, you know, I ain't gonna lie, for black people, they mess things up. So, so when they did
Why
this,
you say it like that?
they do though, cause like.
Okay, go ahead.
They mess things up. So like when they got into this, they just kind of, you know how black people, we known for scamming and doing some stuff like this. So when they do something like that, you know, they put their scam on it, and try
to rig it up.
Yeah, rig it up basically, and then people catch on them. They think this is a scam, but it's
because too I think it's the way people market it. The way people market it.
Sure.
Some people
got terrible marketing skills.
Absolutely.
Terrible.
When you get a DM like, hey, turn this $50 into $500. 3 days.
Yeah.
Like that already, that scam likely right there off the bat.
Yeah.
Whether it's realistic or not. Either way, if somebody message me and say, I can turn your $75 into $75,000 or whatever it may be, whatever number it might be, either way, I'm gonna be like, what? Hell no. Unless you got me selling kilos or you got me doing some illegal activity, I ain't turning no 7,000 to 75 that quick.
Yeah. And that's another thing too. People be trying to try to get people to get sign-ups under there. Like they chase people to get signed up, and that's a lot of things where a lot of people mess up that. And that's another thing with bad networking skills. Like
right.
That you don't go hound somebody to come join your program. You let them sit back, prosper, marinate, and watch you do your thing, and then they come to you.
Yeah. So is that the route you go?
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I got stuff to show for it. Like I can show the facts.
Let's hear it.
I could show you my trading account, but I'm gonna lie. But yeah, I got facts to show for this stuff. Like,
okay, that's cool. So is it a lot of people have the misconception that if I do Forex, I'm gonna get rich in 3 weeks? Yeah. Is that true?
No, it's not. A lot of people it's false. A lot of people you can get rich. One trade could change your life. I ain't gonna lie. You could get rich off one trade, but this not no fly out the sky. I mean, it's easy money, like, cause it's all from your cell phone. But like with anything in your life, it take time.
Yeah, that's
true. So with this, like, you take the time, you got to master this, and once you master, I guarantee you will be a 6-figure earner.
That's all. Real. So if somebody wanted to get into doing Forex, if they wanted to, because is it teams, like, or sorter kind of teams or whatever?
I mean, no, it's like you get your own. You get your own, like you get someone signed up under you, and then once they get a roaming, like that's considered your team right there. So that'd be your team.
So if somebody wanted to join with you and start doing Forex, what would they have to do? What kind of steps would they have to get into?
I had to send them my link for the iMarkets Live. It's basically like an academy. You got 25 basic training videos. It teach you basically the basic of what Forex is and how it works and everything. You also get access to something called the harmonic scanner. It scans the market for you, and it's like an 85% hit ratio for so out of 10 trades, 8 of them boys gonna hit for sure. It's basically a cheat code.
Really?
And they also got like IamMannyWilson TV and everything, like where they got different people that's teaching you how to trade. And that's a lot of things people don't take advantage of when they pay that. It's $235 to sign up, $174 a month, but people don't be utilizing their resources like they should. Like, because most people that sign up, they don't even know all that's on there.
Yeah, that's true, and I think that's with a lot, man. That's honestly with a lot of things that people we in school. When people are at school, they don't take advantage of the resources. That's just such a crucial element, is taking advantage of the things you have. And when you are playing with money and you trying to make more money, you have to take advantage of the resources with that, because it can make that difference of, you doing this, you invested your money into it to start up, and you ain't making no money. But once you start taking advantage of your resources, then it's like, okay, well, I see the money coming in now, and then it's a different story.
And that's a lot of things I ask people, like, when they stop doing it, like, did you utilize the resource? Did you put your all into it? Like, you knew what you was getting into when you paid your money for it. Like, did you say you use your money wisely? Like, it's just like a lot of people don't use their resources.
You get the people that have do it, that don't want to really, that want to jump into it and just be like, all right, I just want to throw my money in there.
And there was a lot of people that was just like, when the Forex was popping, like when nobody heard it and it came out of nowhere, people just really want to do it too, just to ride the wave. safe, and I peeped that too.
Right.
Like people
they want to actually put in the work for it.
Like knowing this is like you can get real rich off this. Like they just want to take advantage of it.
That makes sense. Do you invest anywhere else besides Forex?
No, I want to get to real estate though.
Damn. Oh, man.
That's what I want to do.
That's where the money is right there. That's where that big money is. Yeah. That's what I want to jump into too. I'll be reading about it and stuff, like watching a lot of videos and all of that. And it's some things where, because most people, they typically think that you have to have $12,000 to start real estate, at least at a minimum. They think you got to have all this huge money, but it's different ways that you can go about it. Because if you look at foreclosed homes or homes in an auction, some of them homes in the auctions when that auction off go for like $8,000. Right. People spend $8,000 on all kind of all kind of BS that they spent $8,000 on. So I'm like, if you could take that $8,000 and then put it on something that's gonna be an asset and make you even more money. Right. Then I'm like, that's a great investment in my eyes.
Yeah, a lot of people don't think long term. A lot of people think short term about getting rich right now. They don't think about the long term wealth.
Yeah, and that's another thing too, because you got to understand, like most people who want to invest and not really doing, you got to understand that it's not going to be a immediate boom. 3 days later, I'm rich, unless you hit the lottery.
That's the only way.
That's about it. Because you can invest, but at the same time, the money got to start working for itself. It got to take time to accumulate. Right. And if it's not doing that and you jump out too early, then it's like, well, dang, you missed out because you was being super greedy.
Right.
You got those people that come in just too overly greedy.
Too overly greedy. Don't know what patience is.
Don't know where to stop.
How to be humble. Mm-hmm. A lot of scare. I'm gonna tell you, scare money don't make money neither. A lot of people come in here scared to lose money.
That's
like
true.
I ain't gonna lie, you gonna lose money. This is the market. Mm-hmm. Like you're gonna lose money. Like even the top billionaires who trade. Go ask them how much they lost. I guarantee you would be mind blown. Like you gonna lose. Like just some people ain't with it though.
That's so true, and it's kind of a lesson too sometimes. Like I do stocks. I invest in stocks. Like just some penny stocks, some regular stocks, and I lost all kind of money. I lost all kind of money but it was with intentions of trying to make more. Yeah. So like me putting my money into a bad stock, I'm like, well. Damn, I know not to do that no more. Yeah. Or me trying to ride a wave when the stock was already going up. I was too late. I'm like, I know not to do that no more. Right. I'm gonna catch it when it come back down. Like you just learn as you go with something. So is there anything with Forex that you wish you would have knew before, like when you first started?
Man, I wish I'd have did this way before.
Really?
That's the only thing I wish. That's the only
regret.
I wish I'd have been started this like when I was back in high school. Because there's people that's hip on this now. That's high school. That's making that's like ranked. Because when you get certain people signed up, you get a certain rankage. So it's like people that's in high school, I know that's making $500 a week. Right. Just because they got people ranked. Plus they trade money. I'm thinking like, dang, if I was back in high school making $500 a week and know about trading, ain't no telling where I'd be in 3-4 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the only thing I really regret though.
So what would you tell the people who believe that, Forex, even after listening, even hearing you like, I don't know, man, Forex is a big pyramid scheme. I ain't really messing with it. What would you tell those people who have thoughts like that who listen? And I know you the kind of person who I'm sorry I cut you off, but I know you the person who like, look, if they don't want to make no money, don't make no money. You feel me? but without that being the answer, what would you tell them?
I really tell them like, change your mindset. Like. Oh yeah, that's why I really feel like change your mindset. Like, I tell you, why do you think it's a scam? Is it you think it's a scam just because you hear everybody else saying it's a scam and everything, or did you actually take the time and listen to it and learn about it and read about it first before you even spoke on it? Because this is a $6.7 trillion a day market. Like every day, $6.7 trillion is being generated through this market, and that's one thing people don't know. So I was like, look at the stats first before you even speak on it. You know what I'm saying? That's
true. That's facts. Hey, no, that's true, man. That's true. I like that because I remember at one point in time, and like we talked about the marketing and stuff, and that highly influences the outcome that people think is a scam. But at one point in time, I thought it was a scam, but I didn't want to think that way because I'm like, well, I see people making money from it. I see people who aren't making money. I see both sides of it, multiple angles. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just look into it my damn self. Right. I'm going to go read some stuff. I'm going to listen to some stuff about it and look into it my damn self.
And that's what most people don't do. They just go based off what other people got to say. And that's what mess people up in the head. They go off what somebody else say instead of going to put in your own lead work and see what things about.
Yeah, and one of the things I realized too with just trying to learn more about money in general, but even like when learning Forex, one, I realized that it wasn't actually a scam. I realized you do have to put in the work for it in order to make money. Like with anything, whether you're doing stocks, you got to be on your stocks. Whether you're doing real estate, you got to make sure your property is good. Make sure the location. You gotta play the game to get good results in general. But one of the things that really stood out to me is that people always say, "Oh man, I don't know, man. That's just a pyramid scheme." And I look at it, well, tell me something that's not a pyramid scheme.
And life is a pyramid scheme.
Literally. You don't think Amazon's a pyramid scheme?
Right. You got CEOs. You got CEOs.
It goes
manager. Yeah. Co-workers. Life is a pyramid scheme, bro.
So that's how I look at it. And I think to myself, and I even tell other people that, well, if you don't think Amazon's a pyramid scheme, or if you don't think Apple is a pyramid scheme, because they all have one CEO or they have multiple CEOs
and
then
workers and everything.
Yeah, workers
else,
below,
right.
And then people who working in factories. If you don't think that's a pyramid scheme, what the hell makes you think that it's any different from a Forex trade or somebody else that's starting a team, building a team?
Right.
Like, it's the same thing. And that's how I always look at it. And I try and explain it to people like that. Because even though I don't personally do Forex, but just with when people ask for, hey, should I start doing Forex or should I start doing this? I'm like, do it. Do it. Because if anything, you're going to learn.
All right, for sure. It's like, I seen the proof too. Like, I done been to the top $1 million, I done been in their houses.
Really?
I done hung with them out of town, their events. I seen how they do it. So I'm like, yeah.
Hey, you said you went to Cali a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah, for it. You feel me? Pips take trips. But yeah, it's like I've been to like we had conventions. Like I've been to the conventions with the top dogs of this market, and I like been around and seen their lifestyle and everything. So that really opened my eyes up too. Like, wow, this is the bigger picture. Like everybody don't see behind this. Like that's really motivation. That really
got you to push even harder.
Yeah, and that's where I want to be. And ain't nothing but a year or two older than me, making $10K a month, $50K a month, $100K a month, $250K a month.
That's motivation right there,
most
man.
Definitely. And they cool too. They all humble.
That's motivation right there.
For sure.